question. This here has been.
Your camera's turned off, right?
Yes. This here.
I see it's on. Your camera's on.
I know, but.
It's gotta be off.
Okay.
Turn it off. Okay, don't put it away. You can stop recording.
No, I shut it off.
I wanna see it. I wanna see it.
I understand. It's a constitutional right. Because this is policy.
We have rules here.
I understand.
Okay.
No. I shut it off when you asked, but I still have to express that it is a constitutional right. That's all I'm saying. Now, I was here and I spoke to you about a record.
Okay.
The only question I have, because Cobb County sent me here, I was never on probation in 2020. So my issue is this record here.
It's incorrect?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Basically.
Okay, I think I remember you from the last time. I think I did this background check too as well. I did.
And in Florida, they dismissed me from a simple food service job.
We have nothing to do with this. This is through the GCIC system. The information that we get is from GCIC.
GCIC?
That's the Georgia Bureau of Investigations. You will have to contact them and discuss that with them in order to get this off your records.
Cobb County told me to come here. They said this is the only place that can express.
Cobb County lied to you. That's not true. Because we cannot take this off your record.
Thank you, too.
Papa, let me ask you a question. He has this on his record. He says not true. Cobb County told him to come here and we can take it off.
Cobb County who?
Not just take it off, but like maybe also who put that on my file, because it's incorrect. It's been on there for the past 10 years and I haven't been on probation or arrested in the past 15 years. So Cobb County, when I showed that to them, they told me to come here. This is where I was supposed to go. And then when I got the report, that was basically for a job. See what I'm saying? And when I was dismissed from the job where I wasn't qualified, these questions for me came up because it's just basically about, I've worked with the state. I understand how, I worked with the state 8 years, but at the same time, I've never dismissed anyone or been rude to them based on something as serious as this, which could cause issues in employment. You get what I mean?
What was it, a probation? Oh, well, I understand totally. Well, this is restricted off your record. This is not showing in your record.
It shouldn't be on there, ma'am, if it's 9/5,
Okay, let me
2020.
take, okay, let me say, this though, when you run a background check under a U code, it shows any arrest that you've ever had. If you got first offenders, it's gonna show it. If you got it restricted, it's gonna show it. Now, if you wanna see what an employer would see, it would be the E code, and that shows, that takes off all your restricted stuff and what they would see. So how you're getting dismissed from a job for...
No, that's beside the point. We're talking about Cobb County sending me here because this is where they said I
Is
could
that Cobb
address.
County Police?
Yeah, where you get the police report records, where you sign paperwork to even have them print this out. But then when I brought this to their attention, and they didn't have a problem with me recording because I was being polite and I was just trying to get an understanding. You know what I mean? Like this happens across the board of everyone. This is about education now for me, and if I was to upload this to YouTube, this is for anyone who else has gone through this. How can we get to the bottom of, is this corruption? Because if I type in some kind of wrong information, they dismiss me from the job right away.
Okay, let me ask you something, sir. So in 2011, you did not get a probation violation?
In 2020, man, we're
I mean,
talking
2011, excuse me. 2011, did you get? See, because if you're looking at this right here, it looks as though that charge was probation violation. And then if you come down here and read further, that's still cycle 4. And it says the same thing, probation violation, but if you look at your disposition right here, your disposition says no further action anticipated, restrict, non-CJ purpose. It's been restricted off your record.
This date is what every state goes by, as if I was on probation since 2020. Do you understand what I'm saying? Not prosecuted. This is the date that they have not prosecuted. So if it was 2011 and I was not on probation since 2011, that's 9 years. Why would that be 2020? That's the issue that I'm saying, where this should not be on there. This is incorrect. This is incorrect information. Can I file a FOIA?
See what you can do. I think, I don't know, I'm gonna have to get an expert on this, guys. I'm telling you right here, it's not on your record. It's not on your record, but it is showing like this right here, so.
Yeah, being that it's showing, those are the
If
things.
you don't mind having a seat, I'm gonna get it here. Can I have the rest of that, sir?
Sure.
And I'm gonna see if I can get somebody down here to discuss this with you, okay?
Yeah, no problem. I'll just.
And if we ran it, like I said, if we ran this over an e-code, it's not gonna show up. It won't be on the record. But you're saying it's a false charge against you for 9 years. It should be gone, right? That's what I'm gonna tell them and get them to connect.
If this was your son and he was explaining this to you, Mom,
Oh,
you see this on my record?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That's why I'm taking this time, because I got 2 boys, and how old are you?
I'm 39, going on 40. I want to join the military. This is causing issues if I'm.
Is it really? It's
Yes.
The military's pulling this out here. Well, let's see. No, I got 2 boys of mine. When I asked you how old you were, mine are 29 and 24, and I would want someone to treat my boys with respect and help them.
And we're at a point. We're at a point in time where education is everything. We're being more educated online than anything. So for me to falsify information on anybody, I'm not doing that. What I'm saying is,
Oh, I know
I'm trying to educate myself so I can join the military and do what I can for the country.
Absolutely. All right, now listen, hold this for me. I'm gonna get somebody down here that can go over that with you, okay?
Thank
It'll
you.
be just a moment, okay?
All right, so I'm gonna get your photo real quick. I'm just gonna do it over here on this wall right here. All right, take your glasses off for me. All right. Do a side shot, turn out real quick. No, you're good. Come on in.
On Fridays, I try to
All
leave.
right, y'all.
I try. And 4 o'clock's not on time, 3:30's on time.
Oh, okay.
I just go ahead and assume I'm not leaving it.
I'm not had that respect.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Talk to you. No, you got it. Come on through here.
Okay. The department investigator, that's who the zone that you live in, that will be, the deputy that'll come out to actually verify that you're living there. Basically how it works is you come out at least 4 times a year. So your house usually is between 4 and 6 times, it won't be no more than 6, it won't be no less than 4. We come out unannounced. We don't come inside your home, we just knock on the door, say, hey, it's so-and-so here, and then I'm sure that, hey, is anything changed, anything is updated, no, okay, that's cool. So it's very quick, we're not there alone, we're not like that. I come in your house, we're just there to verify that you're actually living there. The main thing we're concerned about is what the sex offender registry, we're not probation. Anything with probation or like something happened and you notify probation, and it's something that we need to be notified of as well, notify probation. Does not exempt you from your responsibilities to the register. So a lot of people get that mistaken, say, hey, oh, I went out of jail, I notified my probation officer. And do it, you know what I mean? We don't communicate with them like that, like that's your responsibility to keep us up on that type of stuff. Not your probation officer, and they won't, because you know, they expect you to do that. Right. Right, exactly. So like, and the main thing to worry about is your address, you know, where you live, where you work, where you drive, and the cell phone that you use, or any cell phones or any vehicles that you drive. You have to register those vehicles with our office. You have to register your phone number with our office, and unfortunately, you have to register your address in any employment. Understand you're not working right now, but if you were to start working, you have to register that employment with us within 72 hours of that job. So if you get that job on a Tuesday, you have to register it with us by Friday. If you change your address, you have to register, you have to notify us 72 hours of that change. Like if you move out next week, you know, within 72 hours of that change, you have to come back down here in person. Everything is done in person when it comes to registration. Everything is done over the phone. So if you change your phone number, your work, your address, or wherever you drive, you have to actually come down here and register with us. And if you stop working or stop driving a vehicle, you have to come down and unregister as well. So all of that has to be done here in our office. We're open 8 to 4, Monday through Friday. We close from 12 to 1 for lunch. Anything else I can think of off the top of my head?
Okay, sir.
And also,
Okay, I just talked to her upstairs. She's working with somebody right now, and she said she'll be down just as soon as she gets through with this next gentleman. If you can just. Okay. All right. Can I ask you something else when I look at this?
you have to come in that Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. It's not on your birthday, it's 72 hours before your birthday. So you have to come
Okay,
Tuesday,
she was
Wednesday,
asking
Thursday.
me
You don't count
what
holidays.
exactly all
You don't
it's
count
out there.
holidays, and you don't count weekends. So if your birthday is on
Alright, so
Monday,
it'll be just a moment, okay?
come in that Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, you know, the week before your birthday. Usually, that'll be fine, you just need to, call and maybe let us know ahead of time, like, hey, you know, hey, I'm working, you know, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I won't be able to release work, I can, you know, I'm off on Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday, instead of I come in on Monday and Tuesday and rest. You don't have no problem with that, but just give us a heads up, just don't show up without notifying us that you're trying to do it early. And if for whatever reason you do it late, or you're gonna be late, you need to call and let us know that. So that, hey, I'm supposed to be down here by Thursday, you know, I'm in the hospital, or I got something going on, I won't be able to make, I got childcare issues, whatever, I won't be able to come till Monday of next week. But if you don't let us know, we assume that, you know, hey, you didn't show up for this registration, warrant could be taken out for you. So it's very important that you keep us notified and stuff like that. And like you just say, if you want to go out of town, it's not a law, but we advise you to notify us and actually come in and fill out what we call a travel form. That basically lets us know that, hey, I'm gonna be going out of town for 2 weeks or a week or whatever. So that way we won't come by your house during that time. Because if we do come by and there's a certain amount of attempts, you're not there, we will assume, you know, hey, you know, so it's best that you keep us updated on stuff like that. We also won't come, like, when you start working, we won't come during your work hours. Like, if you work at night, we'll come in the day. If you work in the day, we'll come at night. So we will not come in the days or during hours that you work. We understand you got to work, and we understand that people are not home 24/7 even if they don't work. So, you know, but after going by a certain amount of time, we can never make contact. We got a feeling that, hey, not right, you know, we will start really looking into it. So like, if you come by there one day and you're not there, don't freak out. Nobody's home 24/7. But if we come by there quite a bit and you're never there, then that's when it'll be an issue. Say that again. I got you. Yeah, I'm just, you know, giving you a heads up, just in case you do. You got any questions for me?
I was intimidated about not recording. It's a constitutionally protected right. We're being violated every day in Cobb County.
It's kind of weird because it's a little bit of both, like for jobs and cars and stuff like that, it can be within 72 hours after the half. But for certain stuff like your annual registration is 72 hours before. I think that's pretty much the only thing that's before. Everything else is just within the 72 hours. So like if you start working on a Monday, you have to register with us by that Wednesday, by the end of the day on that Wednesday. You see what I'm saying? Right. And another thing too about your employment, you know, you have to make sure your employment is compliant as well. So you have those employment restrictions. So, the way you do that is.
Hi. Hey.
You call, if it's in Cobb, you call our office, or you know, I'll say, I'm trying to work at this, this location, is it compliant? If it's in another county, we have to contact that county, we can check other county, proximity restrictions. If it's work from home, you still have to register, let us know, you know, that work from home, so. But it would be compliant, if your house is compliant. The job description is a little bit less than, residents, like, I don't think the job considers school or something, so you have a little bit more flexibility with workplaces. So, but if your house is compliant, then of course, you know, you can work there as well. A lot of people work from home. What was your job? Were you like a subcontractor? Now, like, for you working for a company, it's a little different though. Like, even though you may work from home, the company for the employment I don't understand why it's like this. That business where the checks come from, their corporate office, has to be within compliance. If it's not, you have to be like a self-employed contractor, you know what I mean? Where's that office at, do you know? Is it in North State? I got you. You can normally just call them to see if it's compliant. Also what you can do is, like, let's just say for whatever reason it's not compliant. If you're working from home, you can actually get an affidavit from the employer, say, hey, you know, I'm employed here, but I come to this office for anything I work from my home or whatever, don't help. I don't come to this office, I strictly work from home. This is just the headquarters of our office, and this is what I'm taking from, you know, I work 100% from home. You can't do like that. Just has to have, you on a letterhead from your employer, and, you know,
had time to like, kind of look it up, so.
Yeah, and if you got any questions, you can call our office. Yeah, and I want to say, I think our main number is on that card. Yeah, I don't think it has just the necessary number. Yeah, but not as far as.
All right. Is the elevator fixed? I hope this elevator's fixed.
I'm gonna get on.
All right.
It has our name.
If I get stuck, y'all come save me.
And it has the email address also.
Good luck.
That way, if you like.
You got your cell phone.
I'm being- I
like
do.
a list of jobs.
We really
That way
think
you
it's
can even
fixed,
call them
but
all, you
good
can just
luck.
email with the jobs, and they'll tell you which one's compliant or
Yell
not.
loud.
All right, God is with me. All right.
Yeah, always.
A copy, right, I get a copy of the contact information for our office info on. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, this is our contact information to our main office, they're the ones that be able to answer any question. That's the main number, and that's our email address if you want to have, if we got a list of like some addresses for, jobs that you want to check. You can email me, you can call them in, however they want to, only do maybe 3 or 4 at a time over the phone. If you email like a list, you can have 50 on there, on one email, so. Yeah, but that's it, man, you're free to go, so, all right, take care, good luck. I'm not the investigator that's coming out there, like I said, to be Friday. He's out of the office right now, so, but, like I said, between 4 and 6 times a year, and we will not come in your house. All right, take care, man.
Are you talking about the big ass?
Happy Friday.